It's Black Friday 2025. It's here already, it started, and you want to build a PC. Is it possible? Absolutely. I'm going to tell you all the best Amazon deals that you can get, especially if you're looking to upgrade your PC or if you're trying to build a brand new PC in 2025. This is the perfect season to do it, as there are some great deals, especially some GPUs. Now, if you're interested in any of these products, feel free to check down in the description box down below, as I do have them all posted. And make sure to join in on Discord as well if you just want these straight up links without all the extra video talk, if you don't really want to know exactly why I rated it as a great Black Friday deal. First thing I'm going to start off with is motherboards. First motherboard I'm going to have to recommend is GIGABYTE's B850 AORUS Wi-Fi 7. Reason being, it's pretty much a up-to-date AM5 motherboard for anybody that wants to do a AMD build. It also does feature Wi-Fi 7 and Bluetooth version 5.3. Ready and go, especially for gaming. Now, for those who are looking for more serious, for those who are looking to game and for production usage, is going to be GIGABYTE's X870 Eagle Wi-Fi 7. In fact, it's only $189 USD, and it has just about the same features as the B850 I just mentioned earlier, but besides just gaming, you can also use it for productivity. You can even use it for overclocking usage. For a great deal for $189, under 200 bucks, really hard to beat something like that. Anyone out there who are MSI fans, MSI's MAG X870 motherboard is also on sale. In fact, it's one of the most reliable AM5 boards out there. Strong, VRM, easy BIOS to actually work with. On top of it, it's great for any Ryzen 7000 or 9000 series processors. Only for $229, and it does have the newest also on there, such as Wi-Fi 7, which is an additional feature in the X870 boards. An ASUS guy, I have great news to tell you, because the ASUS Tough Gaming X870 Plus is also on sale. This also has the ASUS Tough Mil-Spec durability, to where it has that nice, beautiful, clean layout. It is the best long-term BIOS support. In fact, they have such great BIOS support. It has features such as BIOS flashback, where you can take advantage of. So if you mess up doing some sort of BIOS flash, then at least it's pretty simple to fix. Also has great AM5 support for Ryzen 7000 and 9000 series chipsets, even for the upcoming future, which we don't know exactly when AMD will start releasing their new processors. Let's get straight to the CPUs, because you can't have a motherboard without a CPU. The CPU is the heart of your PC. This is going to be very important for anybody that is going to be either gaming or for productivity use. I'll tell you exactly which ones will be for which I'm going to obviously have to start off with the Ryzen 5 9600X. This is great for anybody who just wants to get into gaming, who is more in the entry level side of production. You still can technically use it. It's not going to be bad for your PC build. In fact, it's only $199.49 USD currently on Amazon's Black Friday deals. Also, you could check Newegg, Best Buy if you want to really compare all of them. The point is, it is a Zen 5 entry chip. You can get it for high FPS gaming. It's also great without breaking the bank, most importantly. Next one I do gotta recommend is more for the gamer side, which is the 7800X3D. This has the extra V cache, which you can certainly take advantage of. It also is still the gaming king under 400 bucks, only $384. Nothing touches the price to FPS ratio, which is great for those who want to be able to have a focused V cache just for gaming, and for those who are multitaskers will have the non-V cores to also take advantage of when it's using background tasks such as Windows 11. Ryzen 9 9950X3D, literally the top. This is like the creme of the crop here when it comes to processors, because this is great for anyone who's into gaming and anybody who is also really into productivity. This is AMD's best silicon that they actually used in the processor up to this time, which is again the 9950X3D. You can actually purchase it for as low as $669. It's also an absolute monster for when it comes to gaming, or if you need to get any video editing done, or even 3D modeling. I have to bring this up, which is going to have to be Intel. I know there's not a lot of big fans out there of it, but I can certainly say it's still a great processor for those who are on a budget. And hear me out here. It's the Intel 5245K. It's Intel's best value processor right now. So you can get solid hybrid performance, decent overclocking, and all for a great price. Again, you can purchase it as low as $218.94, especially for anybody who is just entering into the gaming PC space and wants to experience it. The only negative thing I do have to say about this processor is if you do choose to go with a Z890 board or a B860, you're going to be stuck in the generation. And this is more for anyone who doesn't constantly upgrade their PC, specifically when it comes to the processor side, because you're going to be very limited. There is only going to be one more processor that's really going to be produced for this motherboard. Hopefully that there is more, that they sustain some sort of life for Z890 and B860 boards, because eventually they will be moving into 1954. Next, we got to talk CPU coolers. You can't have a CPU without cooling it off. You're not looking to fry a steak. You're not looking to cook some eggs. You're actually trying to use the CPU for exactly what it's worth. It's gaming benefits, it's production benefits, which is going to be Thermalright's Peerless Assassin 120 SE. It's a great cooler. You can purchase it super dirt cheap. It's only $34.59. It's the best budget air cooler you can get for a PC. It handles up to a 7900X easily. Now, the next one I do have to bring up is going to be a bit mixed. Some people might feel not so great about it. Some people may love it, which is going to be Corsair's Nautilus 360 RS ARGB. It's only $110. It's very easy to control it, but at the same time, it doesn't have the best software currently, which is on iQOO. Hopefully it improves when iQOO 6 eventually does come out, but it does have a 360mm AIO with strong coolers, and Corsair's solid pump and reliability has up to a 5-year warranty. That's really hard to beat, and it can easily cool even a 9950X3D. Let's get into the SSDs. You're going to obviously need something to put your OS in. Regardless if you want to go back to Windows 11 or you want to go ahead and go install Bazite for it, I could certainly recommend the WD Black SN7100 2 terabytes. It has PCI Express 4 performance, great thermals, and top-notch reliability. So you don't have to worry about any type of failure when it comes to this drive. It works just as good as any PCI Express 5 drive out there, especially if you're just planning to use it for gaming. It's more about capacity. If you want to check out more about SSDs, I do have a video based on that. The next one I certainly can recommend is Samsung's 990 EVO Plus. The 990 EVO Plus is one of those underrated SSDs. You can actually purchase it for $168.99. It's PCI Express 4 SSD. It has excellent endurance and has great temps. Now, the next one I'm going to recommend is more for those who are going to use their PC for productivity, or maybe you're more of a paranoid that all games for some reason will start using direct storage, which isn't the case currently. The Samsung 9100 Pro 8 terabyte is on sale for $750 USD. In fact, it's a huge 8 terabyte capacity for creators and large gamers alike. If you care about capacity, this is the top-notch SSD. If you care about your transfer speeds, this is it. Crucial's T705 2 terabyte is also on sale. Now, this is one of those ones that kind of fell under the radar because it's between the T700 and the T710. The T705 is just hanging in there. It's just a great PCI Express 5 SSD. It's one of the fastest SSDs that I have brought up currently on this video. In fact, it has the wonderful PCI Express 5 brute force speed that you may be looking for your PC, especially if you are more of a transfer king. Let's get into RAM. Here's a great deal. You can get Corsair's RAM for $4,000. No, I'm just kidding. Now, unfortunately for RAM, we all know what the deal is. If you don't know, there is quite a bit of space taken up in the RAM market to where RAM is super expensive. It's not even really truly on sale. The only best deal I could currently find for everybody out there is going to be Crucial's DDR5 32 gigabytes, which is CL32. You can actually pick it up for $300.99, and it has low latency, has high frequency, plug and play stability across all AM5. Now, the only thing you might not like is it doesn't have RGBs. It's certainly RAM that you can use for your PC. Now let's get straight to the GPUs because this is the most favorite. Everyone has to admit it. GPUs is the top-notch, most favorite thing everybody has to upgrade when it comes to a PC. In fact, the RTX 5080 GB WindForce OC SFF is on sale. Now, SFF, if you're familiar with that, it is for short form factor. This is more for anybody out there who has a smaller PC build, like an ITX build or a micro ATX build, and you have that smaller case and you're worried about that space being taken up. In fact, this is perfect for anybody for those small form builds. It's great 4K capable and it has great efficiencies. You want that custom Steam machine? This is it. This is how you can start off building it. Power Color's Red Devil RX 9070 XT is also on sale for $719. It's an absolute insane value currently. If you doubt the 9070 XT, don't doubt it. I'm telling you, this is personally one of my favorite GPUs throughout this whole year. From price to performance value, it's certainly one of the best ones you can get. Again, it's only at $719. It's absolutely insane, especially for the performance you can get for your money. When it comes to power supplies, you're obviously going to need something a bit more powerful, especially if you're going with something like a RTX 5080. Now, with the RTX 5080, I would recommend CORSAIR's RM1000X. It's only $159.99. It's also ATX 3.1 ready. It is solid when it comes to reliability, as CORSAIR does back their power supplies for at least 5 years. I think it's even up to 10 years. I quite forget, but it has a decent warranty on them. For CORSAIRs, if you need something with a bit less power, you have something more like a 9070 XT, which we just mentioned. You can get CORSAIR's RM850E, and that's actually purchased only at $109.99 USD. Now, Be Quiet also has their PSU on sale. Pure Power 13M 1000 watt power supply. This is quiet, efficient, and it's way underpriced for a 1000 watt power supply that is ATX 3.1. Let's move on to PC cases. You need to have a home for all your components. You can't just hook everything on the desk, or are you that kind of person? But anyway, let's talk about CORSAIR's i2 Link 3500X. It's actually only $119.99 USD. It has a glass front showcase with good airflow. It's only purchased, again, $119.99, really hard to beat. Lian Li also has their LandCool 217 Walnut Edition for only $119.99. For all you project wood builders out there, I know you're out there, I'm just saying. If you are looking for more of like that more aesthetic wood type of look for some weird reason, it's $119.99. Good thermals, and it is a clean layout. Be Quiet has their Pure Base 600. Now, this is great for anybody that wants to do a pure blacked out build, meaning you don't want any showcase, you don't care about that, you care more about performance and just straight quiet, because the Be Quiet Pure Base 600 might be for you. It's only $89.45. It's a very quiet airflow case, and it's great for your budget builds out there. You gotta have a display for your PC. And the first one I certainly gotta recommend is ASUS's ROG XG 32UCWG 32-inch, which is a 4K OLED display. They input all this great technology. It's glossy OLED, 165 Hz when it comes to 4K, 330 Hz when it comes to full HD. One of the best gaming monitors this year. Now, ASUS does have another one if that is a bit high for your budget. If $799 doesn't fit, they do have one for $649. And this one is going to be the XG27AC DNG, which is a 26.5-inch monitor. It's crazy fast at 360 Hz without losing any type of color accuracy. The ASUS ROG Strix XG27ACS is a QHD 180 Hz. What that practically means, it's best budget gaming monitor for anyone that is looking for 1440p at the least. It's not OLED, but it is only at $189. Great one I have to throw out there is going to be LG's 27GS93QE. It's 27 inches OLED. It's also up to 240 Hz, and it's one of the best OLED values you can currently get right now. Alienware has theirs. This one's not too bad of a deal. Personally, it's not one of my favorites. I can say it's an insane deal for a curved ultra wide with great color and contrast for $269.99 USD. For anybody looking for laptops out there, I can certainly give you a wonderful list of laptops here, which is going to have to start with Alienware's 16, which is the AC16250. It's at $1,099.98. It's RTX 5060, 16-inch WQXGA, solid mid-range gaming laptop fixed for this price. If you're more of a Lenovo guy, they do have Lenovo Legion Pro 7i, $1,899.99 USD, which has the Ultra 9 275HX QLED. But this thing, I gotta tell you, is a monster. If you want to see a bit more of the specs, definitely check it out. And ASUS's ROG Strix G16, personally one of my favorites. Again, it's only $1,699 USD. You can actually purchase it with a RTX 5070 built into this bad boy with a Ryzen 9 9955HX. It's absolute killer combo for anybody that cares about gaming and productivity use. Bring the charger with you. It's definitely not going to be the best when it comes to battery life. Now, accessories and accessories I do have to bring up here for anyone that is looking for a mouse. The Razer Naga version 2 Hyperspeed is only $61.99. It's the best MMO mouse out there with tons of programmable inputs. Great for Baldur's Gate 3, great for Diablo 4, great for any type of those games. I do have to bring up the Apple Ultra Watch 2. Even though they have the Ultra 3 out, it's not worth spending the extra money if you don't need it. It's not really that much of a difference. You might get a bit more capacity on the Ultra 3. Again, the Ultra 2 is only $599.99 USD. For all my mouse people out there, they do also have the Razer Death Adder version 3 Pro for $74.99. It's a lightweight first-person shooter type of beast. So if you're into FPS games, this might be the mouse that you're looking for. MSI Force GC30V2 controller, only $14.99. It's a controller. Again, $14.99. Enough said. When we go to the Bose Quiet Comfort headphones here, you could get it for $199.99 USD. So if you're looking for that peace of mind, you just want to chillax, you just want to be on your flight, and you just don't want any noise to bother you, you're tired of hearing the jet engine, just put them on and you can just peacefully go to sleep. Bam, guys, check down in the description box down below if you're interested in any of these deals. Join in on our free Discord, as it is a wonderful PC community. Feel free to show off your PC builds, and I do post all the deals up there. Hopefully, you found this very useful. Make sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and join in on our lives. Thank you so much for watching.